Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for giving your time to my channel. And today, I just want to tell you, I want to talk about how to respond to a mean person and how you can use your inner strength and your wisdom when responding to mean people. Whenever you are confronted with someone's toxic behavior on social media, in your office, in your friends and acquaintances, in family and relatives, any kind of circle, you have to remember first that you cannot control someone else's behavior, but you don't want to get provoked easily. So, what happens is that there are like tried and true methods in life, and sometimes you have to um, use these tried and tested methods to get over them. And the first thing is that you have to realize that rudeness is nothing new. Often cruel saying cruel things is part two of human nature, and it can trigger more negative behavior in you and create a cycle of meanness and anger. So in order to stop it, you have to decide to have the empathy or understanding that where that person is coming from and put an end to that cycle. Only you have that power, and you don't need to take the rudeness personally, because often people who are mean to you don't feel very nice about themselves, and they say all that rude and worthless things to themselves. Okay, so best way to respond to rude people is no response, because sometimes that rudeness, that toxicity is always about eliciting uh, negative behavior out of you, negative, you know, response out of you. But by staying calm, you are showing your superpower, and months later you will not regret that, what did I say, I shouldn't have stooped that low. So you can use this tactic, the silent treatment, or you can, um, after the moment has passed, you can tell that person that their behavior is not right towards you. But in the heat of the moment, you don't have to escalate it, because it's only gonna instigate that cycle. Now you have to show empathy and understand where they are coming from, and avoid becoming the rude person yourself. Another thing that you can do here is that it's not being a doormat if you don't respond. Sometimes silence is your superpower, and you have to realize that. And sometimes you will realize that people who are very rude to you, they months later they will be regretting what they said. But you have to realize who you are. You have to realize what your strength is. You have to realize what your intelligence is, what your brain is, what your smartness is. You have to realize that. You have to realize that what you did in that moment was the highest good. It was path aligned with your higher self. So you have to pat yourself on the back by dealing with these people, instead of telling yourself, no, I should have said this, I should have said that. Sometimes, people who are rude to you are only fishing for your reaction, and the only reaction you can give them is silence and peace. So do not ever do that, and do not ever succumb to someone's toxicity and catch on to that hook and just fall prey to that cycle. Do not ever do that. Just let them try their tactics, let them fall flat, and then continue living your life your own way, and then respond to them. So, the respond to them in the moment of peace and calm, but not in the heated moment, because that's gonna just escalate the cycle, and you don't want that. You know, another thing here is that you don't want to experience the negative feelings or process them. But if you do process the negative feelings and talk to a friend, talk to someone, and let that moment pass, you'll realize that I had the power. I was the wise one, I was the smart one, I was the intelligent one. And do not take that rudeness so personally. Okay, it's only gonna take a wise friend or family or your own higher self to make you realize that whatever that person is saying is not about you, it's about them. So you need your grounding rituals, your grounding people, your trustworthy friends to tell you that whatever the other person is saying out of unkindness is not reflective of you. What you think is reflective of you. So do not pull energy from other people's aura or energy that they are projecting onto you. Do not catch it, do not hook onto it, and let that define your own self concept, your own self worth. So I hope you understand this, that you don't have to pull energy out of other people's words or their projections and internalize it and create a havoc in your own life, because this is what it is. Not taking things personal is actually not taking energy of other people and letting it poke through your aura. So I hope this helps you. Thank you.